Well then, that was pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. So I just got done watching Orphan, and just so you guys know, I'm recording this at 2 in the morning. So sorry if I seem more tired than usual. Not as athletic, because that's the reason why. Because I just got done watching the movie, and I'm just very tired. So sorry, I thought I heard something. I really enjoyed this movie. Orphan is one of the better horror movies of the last few years, because and the once it hit like 2000 and maybe 2003, that's when it was just all remakes, up till then. Once the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake came out, it's just all remakes, nothing but remakes. And if I were to do like a favorite horror movie from every year I've been alive, it would probably be tough, because the generation I was born, it was just all remakes, reboots, prequels, and I don't like remakes. They're one of the worst parts of the horror genre, and I hate prequels. But hopefully, Orphan First Kill is good, because the people who made this movie seem to know what they're doing, and I'm excited to see the person who plays Esther back. I forget her name. It's like Isabel something. Sorry about that, but all I know it's Isabel, and I was really excited to see that she was coming back, because I've watched this movie before, and the ending to this movie, I did not remember it, honestly, because last time I watched this, I was like 5 years old, maybe, I think, and me and my mom watched it, and she spoiled the ending for me. I remember her spoiling the ending for me, but I don't really remember what it was, because it's been a while since I last watched this movie. And when I rewatched this movie, I I saw the hints to it, what the ending was, but I never remembered. I was like, I forget what the ending was. I remembered it was a twist ending, because everyone was talking about, oh, Orphan vs. Kill's coming out. Remember the ending to the original? I was like, I don't remember shit, bro. And I rewatched the movie tonight, and holy fucking shit, man. And I feel like Orphan First Kill is gonna be good. Hopefully, I did watch the trailer too. I had not watched the trailer yet, because I wanted to watch the first movie first before I watched it, because I knew there was gonna be way too much fucking spoilers in that. And so, the trailer looks fine for that. But no more blabbing. Let's just get into my review. So my positives for this movie is going to be the person who plays Esther. Esther is fucking terrifying in this movie. I love her in this movie. She is so scary. She is like the scariest part of this movie. Like when she would threaten someone, like when she went up to the I forget his fucking name, Daniel character, I think his name was, and he goes up to him and is just like, I will cut off your dick unless you say if you say shit. Like when she threatened him, it was like she was gonna cut off his fucking dick if she told on her. I was like, dude, she's fucking scary. Like, she is terrifying in this movie, because I've ever since The Omen, I fucking love The Omen. Fucking I think this movie may top The Omen for me, because that movie's just really fucking good. And when she said that to Daniel, I like fucking freaked out. I was like, holy shit, this character is awesome. And I don't think this movie was so successful at the box office. I can't remember, I'd have to look it up. But I don't think it was, and I think the only reason it's getting a prequel right now is because they like the character Esther. Like, the producers, the directors, they saw, like, we can do more with this character. We could do more with this actress. We can do way more with this character. And hopefully she does not get ruined for me and Orphan First Kill. And if she does, I'll just rewatch the original over and over and be like, yep, that's Esther. That's the awesome creepy bitch. I really hope Orphan First Kill does not spoil that for me. I can go watch it right now, but I gotta get up for work. It's the worst thing about being a teenager. You gotta work all the time. And I did like the little bonding Esther and Max had. I also really liked the character of Max. She was like my favorite part of this movie besides the ending. Max, she is this deaf character where she can read your lips and she has to communicate by sign language. And I can sort of do sign language because I have a deaf uncle. And I like the little story of Max, of like how she became deaf, like how the mother of this movie, Kate, I think her name was, like she lies to like Esther, like how she became deaf is like she was born that way. She says that she was just born that way. But later in the movie, we find out she passed out drunk and she was drowning in a pond, and then Jonathan saved her. And then, like, the water, like, clogged her ears, and so she, like, became deaf. I really enjoyed that, and it was different for what we've seen in a movie before, and honestly, kind of felt forgotten towards the movie. Yeah, they like mention it like way too fucking much in this movie. Honestly, they're like, "Do you know why I quit drinking? Is because what happened in that pond, that in the pond there. I wouldn't be the person I am if that. I would be the person I am if the pond didn't happen. Like we get it. You don't need to bring it up every 15 seconds in the movie." But I get it. They're trying to show more to Max's character. I really like that. And Max is just so innocent. Like she's brought into this. Like Esther pretty much takes her hostage on to help her with her partner in crime. She like downright blackmails her. She's like, if you tell on me, you go to jail just for helping me. And it's sad, dude. And it's pretty fucked up. Like the fact that she's willing to rat Max out just so she won't go to jail just by herself. That's pretty fucked up, dude. And it's pretty cool. It's creepy and it's awesome. Max in this movie is just awesome. And I like the little character bonding that Esther and Max had before Esther went really fucking nuts towards the end of the movie. And I really like that. And I also like the mother of this movie. She seems sympathetic, where she seems crazy in this movie. Everyone just thinks that she's crazy, and she's blaming everything on Esther because she's got a drinking problem, and she feels guilty for what happened to Max, and she's upset about her unborn baby Jessica, who died in her stomach and I'm pretty sure in the movie they said that she was dead in her stomach for like 16 days straight and they didn't know about it, which is really fucked up if you ask me. And that's just heartbreaking to me. It's just like that's like the worst thing that can ever happen to a parent, if you ask me. Like if you have a baby and you find out it died 16 days ago, that's like the worst thing that can ever happen to a parent, and that just breaks my heart. Because if I ever get a family and I found out that happened, I would be heartbroken, and I'd probably take my own life. It's no fucking joke, I probably would. And I really like that, and how she's sympathetic, she cares for her family, and she wants her family to be safe. But the father of this movie, I forget what his name was, but he's from the Batman. I just remember him from the Batman. He's from the DA's office. He's the guy who got his fucking head blown up by the Riddler. That's who I know him by. And I really liked that in this movie. It was pretty cool, and I like how she was just sympathetic. Now, on to my negatives. Oh wait, I got another positive. Was the ending. I pretty much blabbed about that already. I did like the ending. But where it goes into my negatives. I cannot fucking stand Daniel in this fucking movie. He is annoying. I wanted to see him die, but he didn't fucking die. And he's just a useless fucking character. Danny's probably like the most painful character to watch throughout this entire fucking movie. Like, he keeps saying she's not my sister. My friends make fun of me because she's so weird. And there's pretty much there's a scene in this movie, not a movie in this scene. What the fuck? I'm tired. There's a scene in this movie where they're at dinner, and he pretty much yells at her for no fucking reason. And he just go, "Why are you eating weird?" And Esther's just cutting up her steak into pieces. How the fuck is that weird, dude? What's wrong with you, bitch? That just really fucking irritates me. And the parents are just sitting there, it's just like, hey, we don't want to hear that again. Okay, Daniel, stop picking on her. Daniel, stop. They don't do shit. And then once, he's not my fucking sister. And then he storms away, and they're like, how are we gonna deal with this kid? Okay, I'll deal with him. Locks up his treehouse. Yeah, let's punish him by locking his treehouse. And not anything else. Yeah, punishment enough, if you ask me. But maybe because the way I was raised, where you shouldn't be talking to people like that. My dad was dating a girl for a while who had a kid, and I had to get along with him. I had to do certain things with him, and we were almost stepbrothers too. And I did get along with him for a while, but we didn't agree on a lot. And Esther flirting with fucking John. Yeah, that was the dad's name in this movie from the Batman. His name was John. I forgot his name for a sec. John, the Esther trying to seduce / flirting with John scene. That was the most uncomfortable scene in this entire fucking movie, and probably in the world of horror movies. When that scene happened, I felt 6,000 trucks just crushed my entire body. I was sitting there like, make it stop, please. I was fucking miserable when that happened. Oh my god, dude. Just thinking about it, I'm just like that scene just makes you want to go take a shower. It's so fucked up. And now, she whispers in his ear, John, let me take care of you. I was like, wow, just wow. And when she's sad and she's just like, what's going on with you? And she says, you said you loved me. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? What the fuck? What is happening? And the dad, John, he's pretty fucking stupid. Because with that scene, the wife in this movie, Kate, she's been trying to tell Jonathan all these things, how she how Esther pushed this girl that's been bullying her, and she broke her ankles. She does not blame it on her. She thinks that she fell, and the roses, she just oh, it's my fault, I told her to get her something. Kate keeps telling Jonathan all these things that she thinks Esther's doing, and he ignores it and puts it all aside, just oh, this probably could have happened. But there's one scene in this movie, where Esther was flirting with him. She touches his knee and she's like, you're a good man. He just has enough. Just one bad thing happens to him with Esther, and he calls it. What? Just one thing happens to you and you call it? When, it happened to your wife, 8 other times? Yeah. Loyal fucking husband right here. Father of the year right there, right? He's one of the worst fathers in horror movies. Right? Isn't he? Isn't he? Let's say yes. He is. And that's all my negatives. I really enjoyed this movie. This is a movie I definitely think that you should go out and buy it. This is one of the best horror movies in the last few years, really. I mean, yeah, there's been a few good movies. Black Phone, the best horror movie in the last few years. Do not fucking Comet X. I enjoy that movie, but it is not the best film of all time right now. The only reason you people like it is because of the pornography. Shit, I enjoy it, I liked it, but not because of the fucking pornography thing. I will review it when Pearl comes out. Look out for it. And, yeah, like I said, this is a must go out and buy it. I am going to review the Orphan First Kill tomorrow. I can't give you a timing, but let's say around 4 or 5. Maybe 5:30 at the latest. I don't know. But once it comes out, just look out for it. So if you enjoyed this review, subscribe, and if you loved it, hit the like button and hit the bell notification so you will not miss any more of my videos. But until my next video, take care.